Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys some tips and just kind of like how Dominic and I afford to travel. If you didn't know, Dominic and I travel a lot. Follow our Instagrams, they'll be right here. You could see like where we go and all the fun stuff we do. But anyway, traveling can be very expensive and we've found a way that works for us. And every time I ask you guys kind of like, oh, what videos do you guys want to see? This is always the #1 requested. So I'm going to make myself some lunch, and then while I eat it, I'll chat with you guys about how we have made it work for us. Okay, so before we get all into the travel stuff, I have to decide what I want for lunch, and if I'm being honest, lately nothing has been sounding good. I've been having major food aversions, not pregnant, none of that, but I just like certain foods don't sound good to me. Like I meal prepped food for myself and the thought of it makes me want to like throw up. So I am going to search through this fridge and find something to cook. Okay, so I think I'm going to make a grilled cheese with some bread. Some cheese. I guess I could just use this stuff. And cheese, butter. Maybe with some apple slices to keep it somewhat healthy. Yeah. Okay, so while my lunch is cooking, I figured I could start. So one of the biggest ways we're able to like afford to travel is we prioritize it. So for us, it's more important than like buying expensive clothes and like that kind of stuff. So to us, it comes first, and it's something we have like both agreed on and love doing and spending our money on. So we really prioritize traveling. And yeah, so that's one way. I wrote them all down, but my paper's in the kitchen, so I'll set you guys down because my arm is shaky. Okay, anyways, so then another way we're both able, not both, but another way we're like able to travel and like afford to travel is we both work full time. And then on top of that, we have a social media marketing business that we do as well, which brings in income on top of what we already work for and like our income that already comes in. So that definitely helps. Any extra income and side income helps with any of your hobbies. Like if it costs money, and traveling is definitely one of our hobbies and it definitely costs money. Another way is we follow flight deals. So I feel like this is something that gets like miscommunicated, is that traveling is so expensive. And yeah, like it is pricey, but for instance, like we don't pay over $300 for a round trip flight in the country. Like we follow flight deals that like tell us, oh, this is a cheap flight, this is a cheap flight, and so like we're not picky about where we go because we both know that we want to like see the world. So we're not picky about like, we have to go here, we have to go here. I mean, even when we fly out of the country, like for instance, we're flying out of the country in May, we're going to London. Our flights were $370 round trip. So like we're not spending like $1,000 on a round trip flight, and I don't think we ever would. That's so expensive. So yeah, like for instance, we didn't care where we went out of the country this year. We just knew we wanted to go out of the country. We want to see everywhere. So we just waited till we found a good deal somewhere. And that kind of brings me into my next one, which is we both have Southwest credit cards. So this is something I would suggest doing if you're like wanting to travel, is get a credit card with an airline that like is either close to you or flies where you want to go and all of that kind of stuff. Because for instance, we have our Southwest credit cards, and every time we use them, we get points and we redeem those points for flights. So like when we're flying to London in May, the cheapest flights were out of LA. So we used Southwest points to get us to LA and back. And we actually did that the previous year with San Francisco. We flew out of San Francisco to Germany, and to get to San Francisco, we just used points, so it didn't cost us anything. So yeah, we definitely are big Southwest people. We love that airline for some reason, and we love their credit card because we get like so many rewards from it. So yeah, grilled cheese is probably burning. Let's go flip that, and then I'll be back with more. There she is. I need something to flip her. Don't burn, Don't burn, please don't burn. Oh man, I think it's not too burnt. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Okay, let me get my list so I don't forget any of the tips I wanted to tell you guys. Because like traveling is amazing and like we love it, and everyone, like if it's something you want to do, you can make it happen. Like just gotta prioritize it. Anyways, okay, so both work from home, we follow deals. Oh yeah, so Dominic works for Marriott, so we get pretty good hotel deals, and that's definitely like beneficial. Obviously that's not something everyone can do, but if not, you could always use like Airbnb or anything to find like cheaper hotels. I'm out of breath. To find like cheaper hotels, and that definitely helps. You always want to stay somewhere safe. I usually try to like have us stay somewhere with breakfast that is already included, because that just saves you more money. And oh, my last one. When we are home, we save, if that makes sense. Anyone who knows us is probably like, you don't save, you guys go out. True. But we try to limit our like going out to like eat on the week, just to like weekends, so that during the week we buy groceries and we save money that way. And then we try not to eat out during the week, even though it's Tuesday and we ate out yesterday, but we're not perfect. Anyway, but yeah, so those are my biggest tips on how we are able to afford to travel and how you could do it too. I feel like the number one thing is like just prioritize it. Like if it's something you want to do it. And that's kind of how we've gone about it, is that we know we want to travel, we know we want to see the world. It's something that makes us happy and we enjoy doing, so we make it happen, whether that means we don't shop as much. It's actually funny, like Dominic, when we first met, he's like, I've never seen you shop. And I was like, yeah, because we're freaking traveling all the time. I don't have money to shop, which I was okay with, but I thought it was just funny because he thought I was like someone who doesn't shop, which I love shopping, but I love traveling more. This camera's about to die. Let me go get a different battery. Those are my biggest tips that we do. And yeah, this is super wobbly because my hand can't hold it. Anyways, sorry if this is a short video. I'll see if I'm able to slow it down when I'm editing it. If not, just a short, quick video for me. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.